Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Pokemon Stadium 2 Mord's Moveset. We're getting ready to take on the Poke Cup Master Ball today, guys. I am so excited. And if you guys enjoyed this episode, smash that like button down below and subscribe to the channel as we choose our team here. And we're going to get ready to get started here in battle number 1 of the Poke Cup Master Ball, levels 50 through 55. You guys know the drill. We're going to be taking on PokeFan Carmen up next.
The race is over. Pokemon Tournament Poke Cup Master Ball. When this one is over, the ultimate trainer will lift the Champion Cup high.
All right, Machamp is starting off. She was absolutely outstanding in the Ultra Ball, so I figured, you know what, why not bring her back for the Master Ball? As she prepares to take on Persian as her opening opponent here in Master Ball. They are going to go for Zap Cannon, and they are going to paralyze us on turn 1. They don't do a whole lot of damage, but they do slow us down. However, we do counter with a big-time Cross Chop to knock out the Persian in one hit. And that was super. The PokeFan is impressed. And we are going to have slower speed for the rest of the match, regardless of who we face, as Blossom comes in for Carmen's team. Now we do have Nidoking and Heracross as our other two Pokemon, so I am going to pull Machamp back, and let's see who I put in. It'll most likely be Heracross, and it is, since she's going to have Mega Horn for this, and she's going to go for Petal Dance, which is perfect. We are bug type, so we're going to resist Petal Dance. And Heracross has Mega Horn, Earthquake, Rest, and Sleep Talk, which is pretty good. My favorite move in the whole game is Mega Horn, man. Just the impact, the power, and you get terrified whenever Heracross uses it. Absolutely outstanding. The Blossom goes down in one hit to Mega Horn, and Carmen's already down to her last Pokemon. All right, now they're gonna go for Surf. They do a little bit, but even for a stab Surf, it doesn't do much. Azumarill must not have all that great of special attack. Oh, that'll be a 2-hit. I mean, Mega Horn just shreds in this game with Heracross. Like I said, it's absolutely terrifying. Now we're gonna go with Earthquake. And I'm going for the accuracy play here, but I don't get the knockout. I don't even think a crit would knock us out at this range. Oh yeah, not even close. So we are going to advance with the continue out of this first round against PokeFan Carmen with one last Earthquake to this Azumarill. She is going to go down, and that's going to be it for battle 1. A very dominant, commanding, decisive victory right there for Machamp as well as Heracross. 2 fighting Pokemon, by the way. I try to avoid having 2 Pokemon of the same type on a team, but in this, I don't think I could resist. Plus, it's a little bit of an oversight on my part, but that's okay. We're still going to win this, as you guys will see in this video as we pick up our first continue. As we're going to advance into battle number 2 against the Youngster. Are you sure you want to battle? I'm number 1 at my school. Very confident. Let's see if it pays off on the battlefield.
This is the second round. Trainers place the Pokeball containing their leadoff Pokemon on the field to start the battle.
All right, Jinx. All right, I'm opening with Jinx against Raticate. This is not a good matchup for us. Raticate is a heavy physical attacker, and he's got Shadow Ball, and we're down by 2 levels. Ooh, we just barely survived, but we do miss the Lovely Kiss. Oh boy, that is not good at all. That's why I say Jinx is a bad matchup for Raticate. Now I'm gonna have to switch her out, and she can't take any more hits before she goes down. Thanks, Jinx. Really appreciate that. As we put Machamp in, and once again, they're going to go back for Shadow Ball. Expecting Jinx to stay in. And of course, Machamp is going to be able to take that a lot better. But now they're gonna follow up with Super Fang to cut our remaining HP in half. Oh boy, this Raticate is so dangerous. We've got to hit it. And we do. We got a super effective crit, and that's gonna knock out the Raticate in one hit. But not before we take a ton of damage with 2/3 of our team here. Let's see who Wyatt sends in next. It's gonna be Nidoqueen. Okay, we do have Vaporeon. Nidoqueen is part ground and is our only full health Pokemon left on our team here. So I'm gonna put him in. And Nidoqueen's most likely gonna have Earthquake, which she is gonna use. Even against a Mon as bulky as Vaporeon, as you can see, it does a huge amount of damage. But thankfully we've got Surf and we've got Rest. But again, we're gonna be 2 turns behind here because we have far lower base speed. And this is it before we're gonna go down. Ooh. We don't have Quick Attack, and we're gonna be too slow to rest up, so we're just gonna have to bite the bullet here. Although we are able to do a ton of damage to the Nidoqueen with Surf before we go down. But our team overall is in rough shape, as you can see right there. We don't even have 100 combined hit points left between us. But thankfully we are faster. We're gonna outspeed the Nidoqueen and go for Psychic to knock her out. And depending on who his third Pokemon ends up being is ultimately gonna determine our chances of winning. It's gonna be Ditto. Ooh. So if I switch to Machamp here, I might have a shot. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I tried to, with Dittos, I tried to put in Pokemon that I know that I can beat with super effective moves like Machamp. I can probably beat with the Psychic, but I'm gonna have to one-shot if it comes down to it. Now I'm gonna go for Cross Chop. Oh! Unfortunately, not a crit. Oh! That's embarrassing, bro. Bro, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We got critted by the Ditto that copied all of our stats. Meanwhile, we didn't crit at all, and we go down to our own moves. Oh, that's awful. But like I said, if we can outspeed, we're gonna... Oh, no. No. This is it right here. Oh, my gosh. Oh, they miss. Okay. We get bailed out by the 20% chance to miss. And we are gonna barely escape the Ditto with one last Psychic. Oh, man, after that rough start against Raticate, we're able to pull ourselves up, recover, and escape with a very narrow victory. I mean... This youngster Wyatt, man, he comes off very cocky before the match, but I'm telling you, he's pretty darn good in this. He's really darn good at the Master Ball. We're facing the same opponents that we faced in Great Ball and Master Ball, by the way. And if you guys didn't notice, and with Ultra Ball, we faced the same opponents that we faced in the Pokeball as well. So that's kind of how that works as we get ready to take on Firebreather Cliff up next. Alright, Vaporeon is up first. Let's see who he's going to open with. It's going to be Executor. We do have Blizzard, but I fear they're going to go for a grass move right away. They might go for Sunny Day, which is what he likes to do generally. But to be on the safe side, I'm just going to pull Vaporeon out. And I'm most likely going to switch to Houndoom here, which I do, considering both of our types are super effective against both of Executor's types. And they're going to go for Sunny Day, which is going to power up Fire Blast for us. They are going to be able to launch Solar Beam off in one turn, essentially. But because we're going to have faster base speed, we're just going to go for Fire Blast straight up with a killer special attack. And that'll definitely one-shot the Executor, even with a level disadvantage. We take it out in one hit. Very impressive power. Thank you, Cliff, for setting that up for us. We really appreciate it. As he gets ready to send in Arcanine, level 54. Ugh. That's gonna be hard. It might have Dig, and I do have Nidoking as my third Pokemon, so I'm gonna save Houndoom just in case, and I'm gonna put Nidoking in. Okay, they're gonna go underground. But I think because it's level 54 and we're level 50 and we have far slower speed, we're not going to be able to take advantage of that double damage that we would have been able to do. And because we're part poison, that's going to hurt like crazy.
There it goes. A powerful blow.
Oh, that was almost a one hit. Okay, now the Arcanine does have leftovers, but as long as we're able to stay alive, look at that moveset. Earthquake, Fire Blast, Thunder, and Ice Beam. So much type coverage right there. I'm afraid I'm gonna get wiped out by a fire move, so I'm gonna pull Nidoking out, and I'm gonna put Vaporeon back in. Okay, they're just gonna go underground again, so we could have gone for Earthquake against it. And the sunlight fades. We're not going to take nearly as much damage, and we're going to be slower too, so we'll be able to attack right away after we take this damage real quick. Keep in mind, Dig is 60 base power. It's only 60 base power in Gen 2, so not nearly as powerful as it is in Gen 1. And we are able to counter with Surf to polish off the Arcanine. Kaboom! And we are up 3-1. 3-1. Alright, we got Houndoom. They've got a Houndoom of their own. And once again, we're going to be at a speed disadvantage here. And Houndoom's going to go for Crunch, so it's not going to be Sunny Day this time. Okay, not too much damage. So our special defense holds up nicely there. Even against the Stab, Crunch. And we wipe out the Houndoom in one hit. It is so weak on defense. It cannot take a whole lot of hits. And Vaporeon wipes it away, washes it away in one hit. And we're going to move on with the continue here in Battle 3 against Firebreather Cliff. Very impressive team right there, but still no match for our team. Going down in flames. Yes, sir. That is you in a nutshell as we get this playing badge and we get our second continue. And we are prepared to move on to Battle 4 up next. It's going to be against Biker Dillon. You're not allowed to pass without showing us some respect. All right, let's see what he's got.
The battles are intensifying to a fever pitch. This is round 4.
Round 4. All right, Nidoking's gonna start, and let's see who he puts in. It's gonna be Rhydon. Oh boy, this is gonna be tricky because both of us are super effective against each other. Keep in mind we're part poison, so we're weak to ground moves, and we do have Earthquake and Ice Beam on our moveset. I don't have the confidence that I'm gonna knock Rhydon out in one hit with either move, so I'm just gonna put in Heracross to guard against Earthquake. And as it turns out, he switches out as well. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, he's gonna put in Venusaur, which is grass and poison, and we have Megahorn. So let's see what we're able to do here. This is gonna be powerful. Oh! Woo! All right, we get a crit and we knock out the Venusaur in one hit. Wow. Okay, that's great. That's wonderful. That changed the whole complexion of this match right there. I love that. All right, let's see. They're gonna put in Cloyster for their third Pokemon. Okay, I'm gonna switch Heracross out. Am I gonna put Jinx in here? I hope. Yeah. Okay, I do. Have a taste of this. It's probably gonna be toxic, and it is. But they do miss. Okay, that's great. Now I'm gonna go for the substitute. Excellent. All right, try to poison us now, big boy. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I think they got Quick Claw, so they're just going to go for Surf. Substitute took the hit. They're definitely going to break it. Meanwhile, we're going to go for Lovely Kiss. which ends up being Lovely Miss. Come to think of it, I definitely should have put leftovers on Jinx. I'm gonna go for Ice Beam.
What's this?
Not smart.
That was weak.
I'm probably expecting Cloyster to switch into Rhydon.
The attack. Wearing the
Meanwhile, we get hit by Toxic. They might have Protect. They might have a Toxic Protect strat.
both of them.
So I'm looking to switch just in case that happens, and I do. Keep in mind, Cloyster's gonna have one of the highest, if not the highest, base defenses
Pokeball.
in Gen 2. They are gonna go for Protect.
Work. What is
And of course, since we switched,
Pokemon switch?
that ain't gonna work. And I'm just gonna go for Mega Horn straight up.
There it goes. That's it.
Yeah. All right, one more. It looks like it's gonna take it down.
How's that? The poison will
Now, the good news about us being poisoned is that we have rest to heal that when we need it. And once again, I'm anticipating another
Trick Pokeball.
Protect. So I'm gonna switch to Nidoking. This way we can't get poisoned by Toxic at all since we're already poison type. Am I gonna go for Earthquake, Fire Blast, or Thunder? Was it wrong to use Surf? That Quick Claw kicks in once again.
That struck home.
Oh my gosh, wow. We hang on with 25 health. And we strike back with Fire Blast to knock out the Cloyster. Oh boy, this thing is scary. It is freaking scary.
There's only one Pokemon
Okay.
left to come out. The Pokemon
Okay, Rhydon's last. There's a good chance we might lose our continue here.
The number of remaining Pokemon is
Okay, Ice Beam is 95, Earthquake is 100.
one-sided.
I'm gonna go for Ice Beam here since it's gonna have lower special defense than it does defense. And they do hang on, and they're gonna go for Blizzard. They're gonna go for Blizzard. Do they not have Earthquake? Blizzard's 70 accurate in Gen 2. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy, bro. We're gonna make you pay for that, and we get a super effective crit. And we're gonna move on with the continue. Wow. Wow. That's crazy, dude. I was not expecting Blizzard at all. Oh my gosh. I'm glad he used it and missed. And we're gonna walk away with this continue against Biker Dillon. That is just undarn believable right there. Don't get cocky just because you won. And with that victory, we are halfway through the Poke Cup Master Ball with our third continue, as well as possession of the Fog Badge, heading into Battle 5 against Teacher Molly. I know it's not a grown-up thing to do, but I don't want to lose either. All right, let's see what she's got up her sleeve.
The cries of Pokemon echo all over Pokemon Stadium. Will these cries turn into roars of victory? Round 5 begins now.
Okie dokie. Here we are, second half. All right, Houndoom versus Mr. Mime. So we've got a great type matchup, but we do not have the speed. But she's just gonna go for Reflect this turn, so that's fine. We're not worried about physical moves here. And we're gonna go for Crunch straight up.
Drilled a weakness.
Keep in mind, we are -2 in the levels. Oh, and they're gonna go for Meditate. That's fine too. They don't even bother fighting us at all.
Attack power.
They just boost their team's defense and they boost Mr. Mime's attack. I'm anticipating Mr. Mime switching out, so I go for Pursuit. She never switches and we just knock it out straight up.
To be prepared.
I'm totally fine with that. Let's get it.
Oh, it's Poly.
Okay, Politoed. Ooh, not nearly gonna be as easy. Now we're at a tight disadvantage and we're down by 3 levels.
Continue.
Keep in mind, I only use level 50 Pokemon, rentals only, for this entire playthrough.
Here comes the Pokemon.
So I'm only using the base level Pokemon for everything in the game, pretty much, in this series.
Vicious attack.
As I put Heracross in, Politoed's gonna go for Surf.
Great hit.
I mean, that's not bad. It's gonna take 2 more Surfs to knock us out.
Will this Pokemon
And we do have rest in case we need it. And most likely we will. In fact, I'm gonna go for it right away.
a quick snooze? There it goes.
You're just gonna go for Surf again.
That inflicted some damage.
Okay, it was 99 last time. It's 95 this time. So we got a damage range. I'm gonna go for Sleep Talk, and we're gonna rest back up again.
Oh, a quick snooze. There's the shot.
Okay, another Surf.
That was good.
91 this time. Reflect fades. So we're cleared to do maximum damage with physical moves again, at least. We are gonna go for Earthquake. I prefer Mega Horn, since we're gonna get more damage off of that with Stab, but not too bad.
There's the attack.
They're gonna go for Surf again.
That's it.
Oh, we're down in the red.
It's a fierce battle.
So we can go for Sleep Talk here, but I need Rest to stay alive. And we get Mega Horn this time.
Sharp attack. Great hit.
So Heracross is gonna go down here.
Ride that surf.
But at least we're able to get Politoed in the red before we go down.
That's a hit.
That's not bad.
Down it goes.
I mean, with Sleep Talk, we were able to roll all three of our other moves before we went down. We got Houndoom and Machamp left. And I'm gonna put in Machamp right now. Okay, they are faster, of course. They've got the speed and the level advantage.
That inflicted some damage.
Wow, that did quite a bit of damage. We're gonna go for Rock Slide with the higher accuracy. And they get the, wow, we get a crit. I got so excited I couldn't speak there for a second, but we did get a crit to knock out the Politoed right there.
Just one Pokemon.
We got one more left to go. Girafarig, which is Psychic and Normal.
The last Pokemon.
And we still have Houndoom left. So that's the good news.
Pokemon is 2-1.
The bad news is we're going to be at a speed disadvantage, I should say. They're going to go for Side Beam straight up. And we do hang on. Let's see if we can get a one hit. Keep in mind, Girafarig part normal. And we get another crit. We're going to knock out this Girafarig in one hit, and we're going to move on past Teacher Molly, also in the first attempt. Wow. Woo. Man, that's some good stuff, man. Machamp is so good in Pokecup in this game, y'all. She is so stinking good in this with Cross Chop. And Rock Slide, I don't hardly ever use Hidden Power because I don't trust it. I don't know what the Hidden Power types are. And Curse, I'm not a huge fan. That's only a situational thing, but I mean, Machamp is so good in this. Like, it's not even funny. As we move on to Battle 6 against the Sage, Sage Chen is up next. Let's get it.
Round 6 is about to get underway. Many trainers have fallen by the wayside, leaving just 8 to reach the quarterfinals.
Okay, we got Heracross up first against Umbreon. Okay, Bug and Fighting versus Dark. This is a great matchup for us to start. And I'm definitely going to go with Mega Horn right away. Let's see if we can get a crit to knock it out. Umbreon, very defensive. Very, very defensive. Oh, that's definitely going to be a 2-hit. And they're just going to go for Mean Look. Oh, beautiful. So the worst that's going to happen to us is that we can't escape unless they've got a Quit Claw. No, they do not. We're most likely going to knock this thing out with the Earthquake. Oh, they got Focus Band. That's not good. Okay, that changes the complexion of things. At least potentially. It was drawn into darkness. Okay, that's not great. We've got to stay focused here. All right, we're able to launch another Earthquake. Keep in mind, Focus Band can activate multiple times in a row, but thankfully, on turn 3, we're able to get the knockout on the Umbreon. It is over. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, bro. Alrighty. Oh, Crobat. I definitely don't want Heracross in there against flying types. So I'm definitely getting out of there with a quickness. I do have Houndoom and Jinx as backup. Let's see who I switch into here. Let's see. It's going to be Jinx. Because we have two super effective moves against Crobat, but Crobat, one of the fastest speed Pokemon in Gen 2. I mean, it's up there with Electrode and Jolteon and a few others. Now they're gonna go for Confuse Ray. Some form of light emanates from the darkness. Every time he says that, it's always Confuse Ray. All right, let's go. Ooh, Ice Beam. If not, knockout. Let's see if we can freeze. Okay, we don't get the free. Ooh, 8 hit points. Okay. All right, now they're gonna detect. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, we heard ourselves in confusion. I mean, we would have missed anyways, so it doesn't matter. But I don't like us taking damage. All right, now they're gonna go for Toxic. Oh, ooh, this is deadly. But we're gonna be able to knock it out right here. Crobat's gonna go down. Man, fighting Crobats in this game is brutal. They're just too stinking fast. And they like to confuse you a lot. But thankfully, we don't have to worry about it anymore, at least for right now, as he puts Misdreavus in as his last Pokemon, and I'm going to switch Jinx out. That away, Toxic does not become a factor. And we're going to put Houndoom in. We've got Crunch and Pursuit for super effective moves, and even Fire Blast for extra coverage. Now they're going to go for Confuse Ray first. It was drawn into darkness. Okay. They switched it up. Normally he likes to go for Mean Look first, but he went for Confuse Ray first. We hurt ourselves in confusion, so that's not great. Now they're going to go for Mean Look. Oh boy. That's wonderful. Okay. Oh, now they're going to protect. Okay, Confuse Ray, Mean Look, and Protect. And we're gonna hurt ourselves in confusion again. We're about to lose our type disadvantage if we can't focus and actually hit the opponent. Now they're gonna go for Protect once again. All right, we're able to launch Crunch, but it's not gonna matter since they protected again. And they're gonna go back and protect once again, but it's gonna fail this time. We shake off our confusion. We hit a big time Crunch, and we get a 1 hit to move on. Oh, wow. This is crazy, bro. This is insane. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Houndoom coming in clutch once again against Sage Chen as we land another perfect. I will never try to forget what happened today as we get our mineral badge, and we're going to head into the semifinal with 4 continues. PokeFan Baxter is up next, and this guy is going to be challenging. I can't embarrass my club. I can't afford to lose. All right, Baxter is up next. He's got all 3 of the Johto starters. Okay, here we go. Heracross versus Meganium. Man, these nicknames trip me up. Oh my gosh. And they're going to switch out probably to Typhlosion. I would have loved to have gone for Earthquake if that's going to end up being the case. Yep, they're going to put Flosional in here. His Typhlosion. That's one of the coolest names in this game. I love that. I love that nickname. I mean, that still did a nice chunk of damage right there, but I don't want to leave Heracross in, definitely. I do have Machamp and Vaporeon for backup, and I'm going to pull Heracross out, and I'm going to put Vaporeon in. This Typhlosion has like crazy high special attack, and it's got Flamethrower, which is a tutor move in Pokemon Crystal. And they're going to have Dynamic Punch. Oh! Okay. Yep, 1 Surf should take it out at this range to finish off what Megahorn set up. And Flosional is out of here. Thank goodness. My gosh. We know he has at least 2 of the 3 Johto starters. We don't know what his 3rd Pokemon is as of yet, as he puts Meganium back in. And I'm looking to bring Heracross back for this one, now that we are in the clear of Typhlosion. We're off to a great start so far, guys. This is shaping up to be a promising attempt for PokeFan Baxter. And they're gonna go for Solar Beam is what it looks like here. Yep, that's exactly what they're looking to do. Ooh, let's see if we can get a one hit with this Mega Horn. Oh, Meganium got too much defense. 1 hit point left. We are gonna take a little bit of damage from Solar Beam. That's fine. They do have Berry Juice. Is Earthquake gonna knock it out at that range with Berry Juice? Well, we're not gonna know yet. They're gonna go for Body Slam, and they do not paralyze us. And we're gonna go for Mega Horn instead. I think that's the right choice, but we do come up empty. This is not looking good, guys. We almost had this one in the bag. Now we're opening the door, and we do get paralyzed. This is not looking good, guys. We are gonna go for Mega Horn once again. I think it's 85 accurate, and we're getting screwed again. Oh my gosh. I can't, I remember how frustrated I was when I first played this. And we get a crit with a third Body Slam to knock us out. So we go all the way from 1 health to somehow losing to this Meganium with 2 back-to-back Mega Horn misses. And we get paralyzed and critted by Body Slam on the last 2 turns. Now we gotta put Machamp in. And I doubt that we're gonna have the speed advantage against this thing. In fact, we absolutely do not. They're gonna charge up for Solar Beam though, so we still have a shot to get out of this one without taking any damage. Now we're gonna go for Rock Slide, and let's hit this time. We do. Grass does not resist rock. And Meganium's gonna go down. Machamp is gonna go into the final Pokemon at full health, which is beautiful. Now, let's see what the last one's gonna be. It's gonna be Gramble, a normal type. This is great. This is gonna work out perfectly for our fighting type super effective coverage. Gramble's slow as molasses. It's not gonna outspeed anything. And we get a big time cross chop in there for the 1 hit. We are absolutely going to move on to the final battle in our first attempt on PokeFan Baxter. Woo-hoo-hoo. This is crazy, bro. I love it. I love it. I'm having a blast with this, if you can't tell. I'm having a freaking blast with this. Oh boy, we should have gotten out of that with a clean sweep if Heracross didn't miss Meganium so much. But at least we're gonna go into the final battle with 4 continues. This one's definitely gonna be our toughest challenge yet, as you're gonna see. Pokemaniac Pedro is here.
This is it, a final battle. Which trainer will claim the champion's throne?
Alright, Vaporeon is gonna start us off. And he's gonna put in Charizard. We're gonna have a type advantage here, and we'll have a type advantage to cover both pseudo legendaries. And let's see who he switches into. He'll probably switch to Kingdra. He'll most likely switch to Kingdra. And that's exactly what he does. Wow, he took Charizard out and put Kingdra in. Smart. Water and Dragon, so it's gonna double resist Surf. Ugh, this is not good. It's not good at all, and we're gonna be a turn behind. They're gonna go for Swagger, and what makes Swagger so bad for Vaporeon, we don't have any physical moves to take advantage of our attack stat, but we are gonna hurt ourselves in Confusion. So this is a rough start so far. I'm trying to launch Blizzard, and now Kingdra's gonna follow up with the Dragon Breath to try to slow us down even further, and they do. With 1 Dragon Breath, we are paralyzed and confused, and the Parafusion comes into play. We don't attack ourselves, but we do stay fully paralyzed, again, forcing us to skip another turn. And they're just gonna follow up with Dragon Breaths until they take us out. Okay, we are able to rest up. Yeah, this guy is gonna be super tough. Okay, now we're gonna make him start over. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about getting paralyzed. We do shake off confusion, and we're able to rest up and heal back the little bit of dragon breath damage that we just took. But sooner or later, we're gonna have to actually attack the Kingdra. Now they're going to confuse us even more with Swagger, and our useless attack stat is gonna be +4. Yeah, we're gonna hurt ourselves. We can hurt ourselves in our sleep too, guys, so keep that in mind as well. This is not looking good for us, guys. They've got the dragon power. Oh boy. Sleep talk and rest again. Man, we just can't attack it. We just cannot attack it. I don't want Jinx or Machamp getting slowed down by dragon breath either, so I'm in between a rock and a hard place here. I'm leaving Vaporeon in. I mean, I guess we could PP stall it unintentionally. We're gonna rest up again. And at this point, I'm getting fed up with Vaporeon just resting. It absolutely refuses to use Blizzard, which is what I really need right now. So I'm just gonna put in Machamp. Okay, Swagger, that will benefit Machamp. And we just need to get off a cross chop. And that'll pretty much guarantee a one-hit knockout with +2 attack. Not before we take damage from Surf. And we missed cross chop. That would have turned the battle back in our favor had we not missed. And things are going from bad to worse for us, guys. This is not looking good at all. Oh my goodness, down to 45 health. What if Tyranitar comes in? And we get a crit. We do knock out the Kingdra, but it's not going to do us any good. And, you know, if Tyranitar comes in and outspeeds us. Not with 45 health. Oh man, we paid a huge price for that. Speak of the devil. Tyranitar is in, and it's level 55 as a pseudo-legendary. He's also got Dragonite as well. But of course, due to level restrictions, he can only use one of them at a time per match. And he's just going to go for frustration to knock us out. This Tyranitar has low friendship, which is going to power up frustration in a way that it's basically the anti-return for those that don't know. And we're in trouble here. Jinx won't hardly be able to do anything with Psychic. So I'm going to have to put her in. And we've got a sleeping Vaporeon that refuses to attack. Now my only hope here is to put it to sleep. And Lovely Mist strikes again. Coming up empty. Every time we've used it in this playthrough, it's come up empty for Master Ball. And we get one shot by Rock Slide. Oh my god. Our win streak is going to come to an end, guys. We didn't lose at all in the Ultra Ball. We haven't lost at all up until now in the Master Ball. It's not looking good. I mean, Rock Slide is so powerful, and so is Frustration. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, we're gonna go for Blizzard. Can we freeze, at least? Oh, that's awful. That is just too darn awful for it to be effective. Am I really gonna play this whole thing out? Wow, look at that. That is unbelievable. Yeah, that is a joke, guys. Please quit. This is painful. Thankfully, I do. And of course, as you guys know, I'm going to come back with our winning attempt right after this. Please stay tuned. Alright, guys. We are back. What you're seeing right now is my 4th attempt on Pokemaniac Pedro. This is the one that I'm going to win right here, and you're about to see it right now. So I'm starting off with Machamp. Once again, just like the first attempt, he opens with Charizard. I have Rock Slide for 4 times super effective type coverage, but I think I'm going to pull Machamp back because he's going to have Fly and he's going to have faster speed than me. And with Vaporeon, I'm still going to be 2 turns behind, but at least he'll be in the air. And he's going to come back down immediately into a Surf. This is exactly what I want. Now, Fly only has a 95% chance to hit, and it does connect. All right, let's see how much damage we can do. Wow, 8 hit points. 8 hit points. Okay. All right, do I go for Blizzard here and anticipate the switch? No, I'm going to go for Surf. Because it's possible he could have switched to Kingdra if he had it. But we're going to take more damage from Fly, but we are at least going to knock out the Charizard early. Now keep in mind, we also had to take whatever pseudo-legendary he decides to bring in into account as well. I'm hoping for Dragonite this time, but we might end up getting Tyranitar again in terms of level 55. You can see Charizard just went down, and Pedro's going to bring in Tyranitar once again. And it's got Frustration and Rock Slide. Once again, 2 very powerful moves on this Tyranitar. With faster speed, they're most likely going to knock us out right here. Oh, they get a crit. They're definitely going to knock us out, but at least we've got Machamp. I definitely wanted to save Machamp. As you guys have seen from the first attempt, we had missed a cross chop that put us in a position to where we had lower health going into the Tyranitar to where it made it completely ineffective against Tyranitar. Now this time is completely different. We're at full health, and we can take a Frustration. Even with a crit, we can still take a Frustration before we launch a cross chop. Okay, we can take 2 more. 4 times super effective, Dark and Rock, and it's going to go down in 1 hit. Easy. Easy. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I had fighting and ice type moves for the pseudo legendaries in this match. That was what I built this team around. As Kingdra comes in last, if I remember correctly, I still have Jinx in reserve. Now they're gonna go for Surf. Okay, let's see if we can get off a big time cross chop. And we get a crit. Oh my gosh, 4 hit. Whoa. Woo! 4 hit points. Now we are going to lose Machamp here, but our chances of winning have drastically increased here. Wow. Unreal. No, I don't have Jinx. I have Heracross. That's okay. We're going to win. We're going to win. And I'm just going to go for Earthquake. I don't know if a crit Surf is going to knock us out. Oh yeah, we're fine. We don't need to worry about it. And one last Earthquake is going to polish off the Kingdra. Is going to defeat Pokemaniac Pedro. Ladies and gentlemen, with that victory, we have officially defeated all 4 level classes of Pokecup for round 1. We are going to take the Master Ball as well as the Rising Badge, along with this beautiful trophy that we're about to get. Whew. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, this was the only match that I had to reset. Not only reset, but reset multiple times. Like I said, I had 4 attempts against Pokemaniac Pedro in the last match. But even then, we had a pretty gosh darn good team. Very well balanced, like I like to build these teams. And even though we had 2 fighting types on the team, we were still able to to win and to be victorious. Like I said, I wanted fighting and ice coverage for the pseudo legendaries in the last match, and we really didn't need ice for that 4th attempt that you just saw there, but our fighting coverage came through in a big way as Machamp and Heracross secure our 4th and final Poke Cup trophy. Now with that, guys, we're going to switch back to the Challenge Cup for Ultra Ball in the next episode. As you can see there, we're going into Pokemon that are going to be level 60. That is why I structured my playthrough like this, because of the levels. So that's what we're going to be looking at in our next episode. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Smash that like button down below, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications for more episodes. And until next time, guys, you all take care. Have an excellent rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all back in the Challenge Cup.